So the Xbox and Bethesda E3 showcase just ended, and it was good overall. But there were some things where I wanted to see that I ultimately didn't see, and some things that I really should have expected to see that I didn't, that actually came to be. Now, I'm going to try my best to go in chronological order, but ultimately I'm probably just going to go all over the place. But we'll start with what really excited me the most, which is Sea of Thieves, Pirates of the Caribbean update. Now, I remember that a lot of people, when the game first launched, or at least a lot of people that I played with, wanted Disney and Xbox to make like a collaboration, whether it be able to play the Pirates of the Caribbean theme in game, or to have like a Captain Sparrow inspired outfit, or Davy Jones inspired outfit, or anything like that. But I really did not expect Disney and Xbox to actually come together and make a fucking, from what the fucking showing said, original story. Do I think it's gonna be good? I mean, I'm probably gonna like it, but the people that talk shit about Sea of Thieves when the game first came out and decided never to touch the game again, they're always gonna shit on it. So all I care about is if I like it or not. So I'm gonna fucking like it more than likely, but you never know. It might be some stupid, or it might be like a tall tale, or it might be just some fucking stupid fetch quest, which is just basically the game itself, just fetch quest. But it's fun because I play with friends. Believe it or not, Starfield really was never on my radar, and even after seeing the game, the in-game engine trailer shit, it still kind of isn't. I gotta see actual gameplay of what the game's gonna be like for me to decide if I'm gonna play the game or not. Now, as soon as I saw the trailer revealed, I instantly went to fucking Twitter. The reason I went to Twitter is because at the very end it says Xbox exclusive, and I wanted to see fanboys go apeshit on Twitter, and which is what I saw. Now, I do feel bad for the PlayStation fans that aren't assholes like Sony ponies that really wanted to play Starfield on PS5. That's just how exclusives work. Like, I kind of eased up on that, but I was one of the fucking Xbox fanboys that, if you want to play the fucking game, buy an Xbox. Nowadays, it's not really the case. You can play it on fucking PC, so you don't really have to buy an Xbox. But if you only play on PlayStation and don't have an Xbox or don't have a PC, you have no other choice. You have to buy something else. So, and I really don't want it to sound like I'm being an asshole about it. It's just how it is. That's just how exclusive games work. And even though it was fun seeing all those Sony ponies go apeshit on Twitter, every time I see some shit like that where Xbox gets an exclusive or anything that happens good around Xbox like that, the fucking Sony fanboys they come crawling like ants. Oh, PlayStation is better. Oh, we have already had exclusives. Oh, you're just barely getting exclusives. When Xbox gets a good exclusive, what the fuck are the first thing that the Sony ponies say? Oh, we want to have it on PlayStation. Like, really, bitch? You can't make it go both ways. I might have said that wrong, but that's a double standard. Because I remember when fucking Xbox first announced that they were purchasing Bethesda, everyone, well, not everyone, mostly the fanboys, they were saying, oh, no, they got to keep all the games multi-platform because that's how they've been. Blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, when Disney bought Marvel and Star Wars, maybe some of the movies did come out on like HBO and shit because of contracts, but since then, everything Disney owns is on Disney Plus. The Bad Batch, you're never gonna see that on fucking Netflix. Maybe Hulu because Disney is part owner of Hulu, but we all know it's only going to be on Disney Plus. Same fucking situation with Microsoft and Bethesda. The only games right now that are coming out for PlayStation are Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. Two games that they really do not pique my interest. I know, I forget which one it is. I think it's Deathloop, the one that's made by Arcane. It's similar in the style to Dishonored, which is one of my favorite fucking games, but it's not. I'm not saying it because it's a fucking PlayStation. It's not gonna be a full, forever exclusive. Maybe it is. I'm not exactly sure. But if it isn't, and it comes to Xbox, I still might not fucking play it. That's the thing about games with me. Just because it looks like a game that I like doesn't mean I'm gonna necessarily like the game itself. But you know, a small tangent over. But yeah, moral of the story. Basically, Sony ponies think that only PlayStation is allowed to buy developers. You're fucking mad because you're not going to be able to play Starfield. How the fuck do you think we Xbox players felt when we weren't going to be able to play Spider-Man? It's the same shit. Except a little heavier on this side because they literally bought a fucking publisher. Sony bought a developer studio. So it's... The concept is the same, but the outcomes are way different. Or not really way different, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah. Deal with it. I'm not saying it in an asshole, just fucking deal with it. Either get an Xbox Series X if you can, Series S if you can, or get a PC. And if you already have a PC, what the fuck are you complaining about? You're gonna be able to play it on PC anyway, so it's just mind-boggling. It really is. Now the tangent is over. Halo Infinite. I want to say that I'm both disappointed, but not like, oh, they fucked it up. And also at the same time intrigued. Kind of disappointed because I wanted to see more story elements than what we already saw. Not before, but like in this fucking trailer. But I'm also intrigued because it looks way fucking different than the July showcase we got last year. So, Jesus Christ, it fucking looks different. I'm not a graphics guy, but even I was able to fucking notice the difference. Also, I think for the first time, Halo multiplayer is going to be free to play. I'm never going to touch Halo multiplayer. You know my stance on multiplayer games. If it's PvP, I'm never fucking playing it. PvE or co-op, I'll give it a try. But I was going to make a video like the day that the Battlefield trailer came out, but I just wasn't feeling well. And I'm kind of glad I waited because last night I found out that the fucking game has no campaign, which automatically makes me not gonna play the game before. Not play the game at all. Fuck that. I fucking hate games that are only online, specifically PvP. Battlefield 2042 or whatever the fuck the game is, it's never gonna be installed on one of my consoles, and I fucking hate that because I was actually starting to get into Battlefield after Battlefield 1. But they had to fuck it up and have no campaign for 2042. Maybe in the future they might make one, but I fucking doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because this is EA we're talking about, remember? They focus on one thing only. Give me fucking money. We also finally got another look at 12 Minutes. A game that was actually one of my most anticipated games for 2020, I want to say. Now, everything that happened in 2020 pushed everything back, which is probably why the game never came out in 2020. Or maybe it was never even scheduled to come out in 2020. But it's really wasn't didn't show anything other than who's playing what characters. We got James McAvoy, which is a young Professor X. Daisy Ridley, you obviously know who Daisy Ridley is. She's Rey from Star Wars. And Willem Dafoe as like the cop or whoever's chasing you. Also, I'm gonna sound biased because that's where I'm from, but I think I might play Forza Horizon 5 only because it takes place in Mexico. Go ahead, call me a spit, call me a wetback, beaner, whatever the fuck, bias. I gotta support my home country. But it also showed us a lot of like mini games you'll be able to play, and I might make another video about this if I do more research about this. But like the smart AI, where it tracks what you do as a player, which is kind of creepy. It tracks what you do in the game, and it's, for example, in one example they said, oh, they know this motherfucker likes playing mini games or the arcade, so the smart AI tells his friend to message him if he wants to go to the fucking arcade or play mini games. Kind of creepy, but it might work. I don't know. But some of the mini games that they showed off are actually, they look pretty interesting. But I'm mostly gonna play it just because it takes place in Mexico. I mean, come on. I literally have a fucking Mexican flag back there. Like, seriously? Grounded has easily become one of the most fun games I've played in the last year, which I think it's already been a year since the game came out. And I want to say this is the biggest update they've had so far, even though the game is still in fucking game preview. First of all, they finally added achievements, which I don't know why the fuck they didn't come with achievements since the game first came out. Fucking second extension is still in game preview, and motherfucker already has achievements. So I noticed that, like, when I first played second extension, I was like, why the fuck does this one have achievements but Grounded doesn't? Another thing, I fucking love the trailers that Obsidian does for Grounded. The one for, I think it was the July or the March showcase, where they were like, if you're waiting for the biggest game of the year, wait for Cyberpunk. If you're waiting for the smallest game of the year, that shit. And also when the Pond update came out, there's this one part that he says, some of your enemies can't swim, and then it's a swimming spider. Oh shit, they can swim. Now in this one, where he says, we did something literally nobody wanted, or nobody asked for. We gave you the Brood Mother, which is so scary you might want to turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even the Blob scares the shit out of me. Like, these fuckers are getting real mad with their trailers. And if that's not any indication, Outer Worlds 2 was announced. A lot of people were speculating it. I myself haven't played the first one. I haven't gotten around to it, to be honest. And even in that fucking trailer, they literally rip on every fucking trope that is in the trailer for a reveal. Like, the marketing team for Obsidian is fucking genius. Now let's go on to what kind of disappointed me. I'm still hoping to praying to whoever the fuck listens to me, that Killer Instinct will get another installment. I'm still holding hope, and I am not gonna lose hope until I get cancer and have to go through radiation and lose this fucking hair. Will probably kill me, but still, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see more details about State of Decay 3, which I have a future video plan on what I want to see in State of Decay. I really want to get that video out before more details are released about State of Decay 3. I really don't know when I'm gonna make it, because I got a lot of shit going on, like in my personal life, and I got a video planned with my homeboy Cholovats. It's still in like planning, but I really want to get that video out too. I wanted to see Killer Instinct, more details on State of Decay 3. Maybe like a release window for Fable. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be called. Maybe Fable or Fable 4 or Fable Reborn. They always come up with fucking taglines. And I really wanted to see Wolfenstein 3, but I'm guessing the fucking game isn't ready yet. I don't know. Like, I really hope later on in Gamescom or fucking the Video Game Awards, we get more releases or more announcements of games, whether it be from Xbox or not just Xbox. Because remember, I got a fucking PS4 now, so technically I'm a fucking Sony fan too. I don't even know if they're having a conference, or if they already did. I'm not sure. I think yesterday was just day 1 of E3. Today is day 2. I think as I'm speaking right now, the Square Enix conference is going on. But I overall, it was one of the best E3s they've had in a while. Like, it really has. But now that I look back at it, most of what Bethesda showed off, it was kind of underwhelming. Maybe because I'm more of an Xbox fan than I am a Bethesda fan. I don't know. I just can't fucking put my finger on it. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Like, I just hope for better things to come from Bethesda and Xbox. And let's just see where it goes from now. But I'm really hoping for a new Killer Instinct. And if they do, please use Iron Galaxy. These motherfuckers took what Double Helix did and fucking perfected it. Like, use the same engine too if it's possible. Like, perfect game. And I played it years after. And it's just awesome. So, yeah. Didn't get what I want to see, but then again, it was an hour and a half. I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. It was alright. It was a good watch overall. But, who knows? Maybe in the following interviews after this conference, because, you know, after every E3, there's interviews and shit, and they reveal more shit. Maybe we might get more details on what we saw, or we might get hints to what might come in the future. But until then, we're just gonna have to fucking wait. And that'll be it for this video. What did you think about the Xbox E3 conference? Did you like it? Are you fucking pissed that Starfield isn't gonna be on PS5 anymore? Holy shit, that voice crack. That's what happens when you smoke since you were 11. Are you going to be excited? Are you not going to be excited? I'm talking about Starfield. Like I said, it was never on my radar, and it still kind of isn't. But after a gameplay trailer, maybe it might be. I'm not sure. But we're going to have to see. And with all that being said, I hope you fuckers like, comment, and sub. And yeah, we'll see you fuckers later.